Alright, so this is the last video on exploring this exercise. So here's our exercise. This one right here, my example file, right? I'm gonna close this out for now. So here we are. You want to make sure that you do have this selected, right here. And you'll also notice where in the beginning of the project I had it set to 74 frames right here, but I truncated it down, which was pressing N as in Nancy, right? If I put my cursor here, press N as in Nancy, it extends it. If I press my cursor here and press N as in Nancy, see what I mean? Where it just plays only this amount, right? Anyway, so if I play it, bump, scrub, pretty much it's done around here, like around frame 33. Maybe I'll just say 34. And I press N, so it truncates it. So the whole point is that the amount that I truncated it to, it'll also, when I render out the movie, it'll only be this amount as well, instead of going all the way, all this extra junk. And that's what I want, only up to here, right? So from here to here, nice and short. Space bar, right? So we have that. Now what you want to do, oh by the way, when you made the solid, right, you'll notice it made a folder automatically, and there's your color, because you might be wondering like what just happened. Anyhow, here I am, this guy right there. Go to composition, right, add to render queue. This is Adobe Media Encoder. I don't want to talk about that right now. Just add to render queue, Control M, click it, and boom. Now you notice render queue is right next to the composition. If I click on composition, here we are. Click on render queue, here we are. You'll see a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to just expand this, right? This is your comp, status, blah, 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 blah. Render settings, right? You can click this arrow. You see all this stuff, blah, 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 right? Best, blah, 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 blah. This. Close it. I just want to click on the blue part. You see this render settings. Let's just take a look. Quality is best, resolution full, 1920 1080. What we've set. Frame rate. It's always good to just to double check. You just never know. 24 frames per second. Also this start 0000, end at 34. Remember how I moved the slider? I truncated it to a shorter amount. Well, there it is right here. Right. Everything else, just leave it the hell alone. Hit OK. Next, output module. Click on this. H.264. Click it. Right here we are. Output module. Blah blah blah. Format H.264. Right. You can choose. For us, this is fine. Right. If you want a really good, high quality, lossless, that's for another video, which you do want to have, but for now this is fine. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Format options right here. You do want to go into this. You might have hardware encoding, probably. Computers at school or Intel. So depending on the computer chip, it may have the what do you call that? The iGPU. If not, you might have software encoding. I don't know. If you have software encoding, you just want to set the target bit rate maximum. Just jack it up to 50. Don't ask me about this. It's its own little world of stuff. But bigger the number, better the quality. Some will argue about YouTube compression and the streaming, the amount of data, bit rate, blah 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 blah. But it's just gonna make your head pop. Just jack it up to 50. If you're on hardware encoding, right? Again, just jack it up to 50. there's your bitrate encoding, CBR and VBR, blah blah blah. Just leave it the hell alone. Leave it to here. Crank it to 50. Leave all of this alone. Leave this alone. Leave that alone. Hit OK. Don't screw around with the audio input because we do have audio. And video input, blah 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 blah. Check. Okay. Next, lastly, output. Click it. Alright. So, output. This is my folder, documents, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You want to put your name, say your name, then say underscore, no sign. And then maybe it slide out, maybe I like to use underscore. Space bars can get a little bit sketchy once in a while. Anyway, your name slide in, slide out. H.264 MP4, blah 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 blah. Hit save. And then over here, render. Don't do in here. That's the Adobe Media Encoder, just render. I'm gonna hit render. You see this, boom 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 boom, and it's done. And then let me find it. This one right here. There it is. Right. If I double click it, there you go. Play again. See? That's it. And then you're gonna I'll decide on where to dump this, but for now make sure to dump it into your folder section on SyncSketch, right? Dump it in there. Yeah, dump it into SyncSketch. There's gonna be a couple of more exercises to help you get more and more acquainted with the text editor. I'll try to make them faster and faster as we go on. Yeah, so that's everything. Alright, I think that's it. Okay, bye.